up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now, yeah. Roll it up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now, yeah. Roll it up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now, yeah. Roll it up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now, yeah.
All right, so before we spark this shit up, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all drop y'all take in the comments, because I know already some of y'all finna disagree with me in the comments. So, and if you want to be a part of the conversation throughout the week, make sure you join the Built For community on Instagram and follow me on all social platforms. Now let's get into it. On the road with your boy YP, man. You already know, man, we gotta come with it. I had to bring my bro in today. You know, real St. Louis representative, real hooper. He's certified, you know what I'm saying? Went to state, lost, but he's still a killer. Standing at 6'8", and he transferred over to being a producer, a DJ. I've been seeing he be DJing lately, for real, going up on the DJ shit, for real. My boy Dobbs in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow my boy Dobbs. We gonna get into this conversation in a minute, all right? Yes. Boy, my boy, hey man, I'm proud. Hey man, I'm proud to see that, like, people in St. Louis, people in our hometown are actually coming together and doing something positive, bro. Like, really making real fun music. They bringing it back again, bro, because I'm tired of everybody looking at St. Louis like what people look at St. Louis for, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really bringing back the vibes. Like, y'all bringing back the vibes, you, the whole crew slow. Like, I fuck with what y'all doing, man. I'm proud to see it.
I appreciate that,
man. I may not say it out loud all the time, but this me saying it, trust me, I see it every day, bro, you know? And anything I can do to support y'all, y'all know I'm with it, bro. But what's up, bro? What's up with you? What you smoking over there?
Hey, man, it's gone, man. I don't even know.
What smoked it all? Tell me, bro. Tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. Tell me where you from, you know what I'm saying? What you into?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I'm from North County, St. Louis. And I came up playing basketball, but I always had a passion for music as well. Started rapping at 9, writing songs, doing all that. I dropped a mixtape when I was in the 8th grade, so I kind of started off young, but the basketball.
So you dropped the mixtape?
Yeah.
Like your vocals, you was rapping?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense why you know what I'm saying, you rapping now type shit.
Yeah, because that's what I was doing first. It's just like basketball kind of like took over, and like back then, like I was kind of like you. I didn't realize you could like hoop and do music. So like I just like picked one, I guess, and just kind of like wanted to stay within music, and play the background role more. So I just became a producer, which I feel like I was always good at when I first started college. Yeah. It's been about 10 years
Where you started?
ago.
You started FL, NPC?
I started on FL Studio. Matter of fact, I always tell this story. So it was a practice we had, and this is my first week of practice, and I'm coming off of having strep throat. So I've been taking antibiotics. So at this practice, like 3-4 of our players suspended and hurt. So we practicing with like 7 guys. So it's a brutal practice, you know. It's just a lot of running, you know, gotta go up and down, and it's my second practice, so I'm not used to it yet. So I'm taking out antibiotics and stuff, so I gotta make sure I'm being hydrated. So I guess I wasn't hydrated enough. So after the practice, I sat down for like 30 minutes and let my whole body lock up because I was just that tired. Then as soon as I tried to get up, both legs started cramping at the same time. And then I called the trainer in there for help. They started trying to stretch me, that wasn't working. It was just like excruciating pain. Then my neck started to cramp up, my arms started to cramp up. Before you know, my whole body cramping up. And they tried to dump me in an ice bath. I'm like, nah, like call 911. Tell them call 911. Ambulance had to take me to the hospital and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just the antibiotics made me super dehydrated. Yeah, just kind of feel like a low moment. Once I got out the hospital, I went home and made my first beat.
So that's what sparked it.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, at that moment, was it like, damn, I'm done with basketball, I'm finna try something else?
It was like, damn, this hooping shit don't last forever. Like, I damn near died.
Yeah, right. You gotta build something that's gonna be able to last a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
That you can really build a legacy off of. You only got a certain amount even if you do go pro, they say like the average pro is what, 3 to 4 years?
Yeah.
You already know your rookie contract, half of that gone, so what you gonna do after that?
Right, because I downloaded FL in like July. And, you know, school started in August, so August went by, I ain't do nothing. September, October is when it happened. So I went 3 months without doing nothing. So I just kind of was like not really like taking it serious or like, not really on it. But that situation made me get on it instantly. I looked up a busy work speech tutorial and then never looked back.
Pretty cool. That sound like, you know what I'm saying? Sound like a similar story that I got, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I got injured too, you know what I'm saying? I got injured, but then I also lost passion, you know what I'm saying, for just training. You know what I'm saying? Trying
yeah,
to get to a certain spot. Like, once we playing, I don't know about you, but I've been playing since I was Pee-wee. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So like all that training all the way up through high school, it's just a lot on your body, it's a lot on your mental, it's a lot of
yeah,
pressure you coming from wherever you come from sometimes. Like it's like, man, maybe I want to transfer in and do something a little bit more, entertaining in other ways. Cause I mean, sports is still a form of entertainment, you know. You got that
yeah,
ball in your hand, all eyes on you for real.
yeah, low
So
key.
I had to pick up that mic instead of that ball, you know.
Nah, but yeah, shit. Never looked back. Just started taking it serious. It got to the point where my coaches had to come in to take my laptop nights before games when we was staying in the hotel. Cause I'd be cooking up all night.
Hell yeah. I feel
Yeah,
you. I was the same way. I'm in the back of the bus writing rhymes. So I'm rapping
yeah,
on the bus. I'm rapping on the way to the games. I'm rapping in the locker room. They're like, bro, you need to rap. I'm like, bro, I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear me rapping every day. I feel you. That
yeah.
shit take off though, you know.
But
So
yeah, I
how
was gonna
long, where
say
we at right now? How long would you say you've been producing versus rapping? Cause like when did the rapping start?
the rapping started while I was young. Like I never stopped rapping. I ain't gonna lie. Like I just started promoting me rap. I never stopped
Okay,
though,
yeah,
for
you just
real.
like, all right, I'm finna
'Cause
say this up.
and even in high school, like I ain't make music, but like best believe we freestyling after every practice, like
Oh yeah, for sure.
random
Lunchroom.
type beats, yeah, like all different type beats and all that. And we got songs recorded on voice memo, like hundreds of songs.
Yeah.
So the music, the love was always there. Like I never stopped rapping or making raps. It just I was kind of like more laid back and wanted to stay to myself for real, for real. And I had to grow into getting to where I'm expressing that I rap to the world or just showing my raps to the world.
So what was you doing with the beats when you first started producing?
That's a good question. So I wanted to produce for my main partners that I came up with. So it's some of the same guys you see me with now. MC, Point Guard Snowski,
Mm-hmm.
then you got my dog Sean. Them was the main guys I was sending beats to, and my dog Young Tyso too. So, but at the time, like I ain't gonna lie, like they thought my beats was ass, bro. They wasn't messing with my beats, bro.
I mean, shit, you just started, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get
They wasn't messing with them, like just to get like a MC placement or a Young Tyso placement. Which these are my friends. That's all I wanted, and I had to work for that. You know what I'm saying?
right. But that's good though. Like at
Yeah,
least they was telling you that you wasn't. They was keeping it 1,000 with you instead of like just
yeah.
gassing. You know, like that give you a chance to work and get better, bro. That make you want to do that shit like you said every day.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not mad about it. It's just, it's really a good thing because, like I said, I just had to work. It just showed me I had to work for whatever I want in this music shit.
For sure, for sure. You definitely got to put in that work. Still to this
Yeah,
day, you got to put in that work. Like the
but
work don't
yes,
stop when you get on. The work start.
uh-huh. And I sent
Sure.
beats to like some SoundCloud rappers at the time, something like that. But that was about it. Up until the time I stopped playing basketball, it was just mainly working with them. Once I started playing basketball, kind of like what you say, I'm playing it for like what, from age 4 to 21. Like I ain't
Yeah,
know
that's a
nothing
long
else.
time.
Like I've been training almost every day this whole
Yeah,
time. It was really like it felt like Christmas every day, like a little bit, like just a little bit. It felt like just a new feeling, like that whole next year, it's just like I get to wake up and like think about doing whatever. That's not, I don't just gotta focus on basketball. So that's when I started recording people and
okay.
like turned my college apartment at UMSL into a studio.
Okay, well, let me go back to your intro and add engineer to that shit. You dig what I'm saying? My boy
Yeah.
engineer too. No, that's very
Yeah.
important. How important is it as a producer is it to be able to engineer?
This is a hell of a question because I was going to say up to that time I hated engineering. Never wanted to do it. Never seen myself doing it this long to this day ever. I just wanted to be a producer. I wanted to be in the room with the artists. It'd be kind of writing the songs and giving direction. But as time went along, I understood that engineering made me a better producer in the long run, bro. It makes you a better producer for sure, without a doubt, because one, you're learning how to record. Two, you're actually witnessing the process of a song being built day by day every time you record, whether that's a good song or a bad song. You still taking all this information in and you get to use this information. You get to see how this artist flow on this type of beat, or this artist singing on this type of beat. And before you know it, you taking bits and pieces of everything, and you got your own creation, or you got your own bag of
sound,
tricks.
bro.
Yeah.
You got your own little sound, bro.
Yeah, so like that's how I think engineering can help a producer, by giving them more real life studio opportunities to learn from and to implement in their sounds.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm not gonna wait on nobody type of guy. So I feel like
Yeah.
it speeds up the workflow when you can just knock out a beat real quick, load it up, and engineer it and record the artist in one. Not like
Yeah.
you don't really need to call an engineer in. You ain't gotta call it. Like, you can do it yourself. Like, now you can go have somebody mix and mastering, but the initial idea and getting the initial ideas down, bro, is very important for producers to know how to engineer, bro. Like, and it ain't necessarily you just gotta know how to do Pro Tools. You can record somebody in FF, you record it, but it's very
I'm glad
important
you
for you
said
to
that.
know how to do like some type of engineer, bro. So especially so you can go in a room with an experienced engineer and know what he's doing to your beat, know what he's doing to your song, you know?
Yeah, and I'm glad you said it, because I was recording in FL Studio from 2016 to 2022.
What made you switch over to Pro Tools?
Because that's all that the studio I was working with at the time had unplugged. But like I
I
said,
think that's where I met you at, bro. I think,
it's
so don't we
probably
got a record?
maybe,
Don't me
bro.
and you, I think we got a song somewhere in the stand, somewhere in the vault. I think we got a song somewhere, bro. I think I met you at Unplugged.
Yeah,
We
that's
did
around the
something.
era. Yeah, but yeah, that's where a lot of people met me at, like, probably within the St. Louis scene at the time. Cause like I said, before then, I was at school. So like after school, it was COVID. So COVID, was a duck off time period. I actually had a studio during COVID in Blackjack, but that's another story. But after I left the studio in Blackjack, that's kind of when I started going up to Unplug. That's when I kind of got exposed to like the, I say the main St. Louis artist crowd, or, music scene, or however you want to refer to it.
All right, so what made you want to get into DJ?
That's a hell of a question too, bro. I got to shout out to Metro Boomin. He one of my biggest influences when it comes to production.
Salute. Hey man, look, come on now. We go vintage Boominati on their ass.
Oh, for sure. He one of my biggest influences when it comes to production, but I actually got the opportunity to see him live in Vegas. I was out there with TJ shit again. TJ, my basketball teammate, it was his bachelor party. So we all out there. And he had, he got that residency at Fountain Blue, I think it's called. But
Fountain Blue, yeah, Live.
Yeah, Live, that's what it's called. But he got a residency there, and he was performing on the night. It was the night before Tank fought. Dang, what's bro name? It was 2 years ago. It's down there 2 years ago from this weekend.
Ryan Garcia,
Frank Davis. He black.
Frank. Yeah, I know who you talking about. The nigga, he was like,
Frank Martin.
I was trying to wipe my eye.
Yeah, it was that. It was that fight.
Yeah, that fight.
But it was the day
Roach.
before that.
Lamont Roach.
Yeah, but so he had a show there, and like the partners I'm with, like they not even hip on like why Metro even like quote unquote performing. Like they don't understand like the production side of things, and that he like playing his song. So I'm explaining it to them. They're like, oh, okay. So they not even hip at first. And at this party, like it's a ton of people there, like a ton of celebrities, basketball players. I seen Zach Randolph in there. Shout out Zebo.
Zebo, man, really.
But once he came out, he started playing his back to back. Like they like, bro, he made all this. And then we walk out of there. He said, bro, that's the best concert I've ever been to. I like, damn, that wasn't the concert for real.
For real. Y'all just in Live, and he playing back to back. That shit get crazy watching a nigga. How do you feel watching a nigga like Metro come from the city as a producer?
Man, it was exhilarating, especially in that moment. And he played some Sexy Red in there too. He's popping shit. He said, what y'all know about this St. Louis shit? I like, okay.
Yeah, he's putting on. People don't be, I don't understand why people think that. I think it's just because he in Atlanta so much, and he came up from Atlanta artists, a lot of Atlanta artists and shit. But people don't be putting Metro to St. Louis a lot. I be trying to tell people, like, bro, that nigga from St. Louis, y'all never see that nigga wearing St. Louis cap all the time, bro. He pushing St. Louis, like, bro, from the crib. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And that's just like, he just got so many hits.
Nah, he got so many hits.
He can do a show. Like, was you at the Ballpark Village show?
Yeah, I was there, and when he did his show before.
At the Patch.
Yep, I was there too.
So it's like, bro, he got so many records. he got so many records that at the Ballpark Village show, what he only do like a 15-minute set?
Yeah,
Could have
something
been
like
there all
that.
night. He could have been there for hours playing just his shit.
Yeah. So that moment inspired me instantly to be a DJ. I caught my DJ board like 2-3 weeks
Mm.
after that and DJing my first event like a couple weeks after that. But really to play my own songs, and that's why I got the Hustle City halftime show, which we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's fine. Talk about the halftime show.
So the
And
Hustle
talk
City
about don't
halftime
y'all got
show.
a show coming up? I got a show coming up this weekend, don't y'all?
Yeah, so the Hustle City halftime show, we performed June 20th at Unsel in the Two Hill Art Center. I ironically graduated from there, so that's kind of cool too.
That's fine.
But yeah, the Hustle City halftime show, I got Slow Spread Love, MC, Sean, BG Nutso, BG Lil Tony, Lacey Lou, Faith Miller, and Conway. They all performing with me, and we're putting together a set for the crowd to enjoy. And it's gonna be filled with songs that I produce, and it's gonna be in the cohesive manner. So it's gonna be a good show.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited to see what come from that, man. That's what sound like it's a big show. Two Hill, a big venue. So I see I got a nice lineup. I already know what y'all finna go in there and do. Then you got my
Yeah.
boy Slow on there, like know what Slow bring to the table. Y'all
Yeah.
got how many records y'all got? Cause I mean y'all been working for a minute. I've been seeing y'all work for a minute.
Yeah, we got quite a few in the tuck. We ain't got much that's out other than what's on my projects though. But yeah, we got a lot in the tuck. We just, vibe on a certain level and just see eye to eye with so many things. So it's just kind of like we just partners for real. And sometimes we be vibing so hard we just forget to make some music, but we still got a lot of records in the tuck.
Yeah, for sure. So is it safe to say y'all? I don't know if this is exclusive. I don't know. Is it safe to say that you his official DJ?
I'm his official
'Cause
DJ
I've
for
been seeing
sure.
y'all. I've
Yeah.
definitely been seeing y'all.
Yeah.
I've seen y'all go back
Yeah.
and forth. I don't know
I
where we
actually
somewhere
talk about that a little bit. He actually the one who kind of like got me into actually live DJing shows and stuff, kind of how I want to. But it was
very
more
important.
so DJing his sets, which, I kind of learned a lot about just DJing and just being the voice of the crowd and how to pick up a rapper when they're rapping and to compliment what they're doing and to kind of just set the scene. So doing
Yeah, but
shows with
now
him.
I feel like now it's more so, rap always been the DJ and the artist, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was Rakim and his DJ. It was
R&B, yeah.
Eric B and Rakim. You know what I'm saying? It's always been DJ artist. So I feel like, bro, y'all got a real good combo. And you a brand as well. You look at yourself as a brand and as an artist as well. So shit. It feel good to go see a Slow Spread Love show, but at the same time, I'm getting the Dobbs experience as well.
Nah, for real. And that's where the first Hustle City halftime shows were performed at his show at Sanction. That was the first time. It went well. And then we actually got to perform with him at his birthday party, this Big Slow Skin Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. Right, so how you feel about the NBA Finals this year, man? 2026, man, the Knicks just pulled it off. How you feel about the NBA Finals, Jalen Brunson, just, you know what I'm saying, your overall reaction to them winning the championship on the road?
It was a really good finals, in my opinion. It was very competitive. I feel like this is one of the most underrated finals we didn't have in a second. When we talk about competitiveness, it just don't seem like it because it was 4-1, but every game came down to the wire. Every game was close.
Yeah, for sure.
A
Every
lead was
game.
blowing every game. It was really interesting, especially game 4. That was probably one of the best games we
Back in the
seen.
Garden.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really a good finals. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool seeing the Knicks win. New York turned, even though they was beating up Spurs fans. Yeah, it
You
was
said
good to
beating
see a lot
who?
of that.
You said beating who?
Beating up Spurs fans.
Oh, they were beating up Spurs fans. Yeah, they was getting crazy in New York. I'm seeing jerseys getting ripped, and it seemed like you the only person in the crowd. It'd be like one person, 70 New York fans. But
Yeah.
that's how they be down here. That's why I hate New York. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a Lakers fan, bro. I'm a diehard Lakers fan. If you know me, you know it's just Kobe, Lakers, purple and gold, everything. I despise Knicks fans, bro. I ain't never had like a passion for a fan base in a negative light ever in my life, bro. I feel like these people are like the worst. Cowboys fans, Knicks fans, bro, they just be going crazy. And when they down here in Atlanta, bro, the Atlanta series, when they beat them by 70, bro, I don't think people understand how overly, how overly New Yorkers are. Like, they super, like, Fat Joe and nigga, like, these niggas be doing the most. Like, these folks was coming down here after that 70-point win doing the most down here in Atlanta, Georgia, bro.
Yeah,
And I feel like I don't know. This parade, they say the parade is on Thursday. They probably still ain't been asleep since Saturday.
Yeah.
How you feel about who did you think was the MVP? Did you think Jalen Brunson was gonna be the MVP?
Yeah. After that 45-point game, yeah.
That was what made it the MVP.
Yeah, that's what made it without a doubt for sure.
I
But
had
before
Cat
that,
at the beginning of the series. I was like, yeah, Cat
me
got
too.
this.
And
Cat got this
maybe
one.
OG. Oh, it was looking like OG too.
OG with it.
If he had 30, without Jason, I mean not Jason, but Jalen Brunson getting 40, then yeah, he could have won it too.
That's a tough decision right there because you could have like Iguodala this shit and gave it to OG.
That wouldn't even been an Iguodala. He scored 30 twice and got that game winner.
And then he had the tip in, bro.
Yeah, that'd have been more like a Kawhi, like the first Kawhi.
Yeah, that's
I'd
like
say.
some Kawhi shit. That's definitely like some Kawhi.
Yeah.
That's just tight timing right there. I ain't gonna lie. OG one of them ones though. OG know how he won with Kawhi.
Yeah.
In Toronto, right?
I ain't realized that he ain't play though.
But he didn't play.
Hurt. Yeah, I just
Got in
realized
the
that.
finals.
Nah, yeah, he ain't played the whole playoffs. I ain't know that until I seen like a post about it.
Damn, so they make it a big deal like he got some type of championship breed in him. Like
No, for real.
He probably do being around that system. He probably do got like some type of like knowledge on how would it take to, you know what I'm saying, get there. You know, like so.
But you know, he used to play with the Eagles with us, right?
He did.
Yeah, he was a year older than me, but he played with Jason. Jason freshman year, but Jason was playing up. He was playing 16U. They was on the same team together.
Who he coached? Who coached him?
They Coach Justin was coaching them. Justin Tatum.
Yeah, okay. Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum was okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's hard though. So he was playing in St. Louis, or he just had them on.
Yeah, he used to come to practice. He used to come to Hazelwood. He used to come to Hazelwood Central every Tuesday, Thursday to practice. And yeah, he went to all the tournaments that we went to. I used to sit behind him some of the times on the bus.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where he from? Where is OG from?
He from Jefferson City.
Oh, he from Jefferson City?
Yeah.
He played for Jeff City?
Yep.
Who else from Jefferson City in the league? Michael Porter from Jeff City? No, Michael Porter went to Columbia.
We played them my sophomore year too. And now it was my freshman year. It was my freshman year at AAU, the same season. So the same season I'm talking about.
And
he put up 30 on us.
That's another killer right there that people don't be realizing from around here too. Like,
yeah.
He went through St. Louis. He played in St. Louis too. So how you feel about Wemby?
You said who?
How you feel about Wemby and the Spurs?
Wemby and the Spurs, man, they really surprised me how well they played the whole playoffs and being so young. They all played great, man. I just feel like inexperience just lost them the games down the line. Hey, that just sucks sometimes, you know. The Knicks got a lot of winning guys, man. If you ask me, they're all winners. They all won in college or had deep playoff runs, so they really got way more experience than them. Just period, just in life. So it's kind of hard just to overcome all that experience. So, yeah, I just hope they can keep a positive attitude. You know, they'll be back, very soon if they do that. But, egos get in the way, then we already know how that's going to go.
You think Wemby should have won the MVP? Why? You think Shaw should have got the MVP? He was getting 30 his game. That's another 30.
Oh, Wemby, yeah. Wemby, I know Shea got a hella good team, but Wemby team hella good too. They was playing kind of good without him.
Too.
They was playing good without Wemby at the stretch in the city.
That's what I like about these young teams, bro, right now, especially in the West. Like, I like the fact that they play the whole game, bro. Like, Ant-Man them, they play the whole game. They don't take no breaks. Spurs, they don't take no breaks.
Yeah.
Shea and them, they don't take no breaks the whole game.
They playing good. Every team you just named playing good basketball, bro.
They playing really good basketball.
I like how all them teams playing, bro. They playing energetic. They athletic.
They all athletic. Houston athletic too, though. Houston.
I like them too. They just, I don't know what happened against the Lakers.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I know what happened against the Lakers, but I was always one of them that said that they like you said, they inexperienced, they young, bro. So they just not going against a veteran Lakers team. You're not gonna really. I don't care how athletic you are. In the playoffs, the game slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so they ain't had the personnel. Yeah, they ain't had the personnel up there.
It wasn't enough. They got a good coach. That was, that's the best he could have coached them into playing it in that situation.
They was trying to scapegoat that man, bro. That shit lame.
That shit lame for
I hate when they try to do that to, especially a black coach. I hate that.
Yeah, we don't get too many black coaches. We need more black coaches for real. Mike Brown just won a championship, so y'all got to give it up, NBA. Y'all got to hire some more black coaches.
Yeah.
Do what I'm saying? I feel like everybody be sleeping on Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell sitting over there in the cut. Sam Cassell should have been had a head coaching job somewhere.
Surprised he haven't.
They just that's what I'm saying. They thumbing through everybody else trying to bring people out of retirement on these NBA teams, man, give another black man a job, man. You know, it's our league for real. They trying to make it for the foreigners.
To the foreigners, for real though.
Foreigners, like you just be the dude from France, bro. Everybody trying to put the foreigners versus the USA, who got the best basketball and everything. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. Some Americans just won the championship. Now what?
All Americans too now.
All Americans, man. All Americans.
That's another reason why I like it.
MVP never lost in his career. Like state championship.
Yeah. Like for real, I like this Knicks team because like this is everybody that came out during my like high school era. Like starting for that team. Brunson, in fact, that same year, 2013 AAU, first game I didn't seen out of town. We at Milwaukee, NYTLA tournament. 17U Eagles playing. Mac Irvin fire. That nigga Jalen Brunson had like 35, bro, pulling up.
And he's from
crazy
Chicago.
Yeah.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, on the outskirts. But he played for Chicago Mac Irvin fire. And he pulled, bro. I'm just like, bro, niggas this cold, bro. I'm not going to the league.
That's what I feel. Once I ain't gonna lie, I lost the passion for basketball. I lost the passion for trying to train for this shit and do all that. And I found my passion in the entertainment space. But at the end of the day, bro, when I was walking into the gym and I realized, man, I ain't never gonna windmill ever in my life, bro. Like, I'm seeing niggas come in there windmilling, doing all type of between the legs, dunks and shit, shooting from 50 feet. And I said, yeah, but I'm not gonna win. It's over with. It's over with for me, bro. It's over with for me.
So at that point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go D1.
I'm never going D1.
But even then, I was like, okay, but it's still gonna be tough. These niggas, you know, dunking too and all this shit. And niggas like Jalen Brunson, I'm just like, bro, this dude is cold, bro.
He raw, bro. He always been cold, bro. Always been cold, bro. He was killing like that in Dallas.
Yeah.
When Luka was down, it was him.
Yeah.
I don't even think I feel like they embrace Cat more than they did Brunson. But now they gotta give Brunson a statue.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like the vibe was when Cat got traded, he was kind of the best player. But like
he was that nigga. He's still the nigga.
Yeah, he still is. It's just and that's why I like, you know, Cat, because he really, when you think about it, he really like the best big man you can have in today's NBA. He can shoot 40 from 3. He big enough to bang with anybody. Solid post game, and you know his defense solid too. So he kind of just took a lesser role, I feel like, for a ring, and that's what good players do. You know, good players know how to fit in. They know where they can put themselves to still affect the game. He was a great passer too. Played decent defense on Wemby. Some of the best defense you can play on the 7'5" guy.
Yeah, so, for sure. Wemby had a hard time. He had to earn this shit, and so that Wemby had to earn this shit every round of the playoffs. They made bro work.
Yeah,
they made bro work, bro. Like you're not just finna come in here and be 7'5" and you know what I'm saying, just think you finna overpower everybody, bro. No, like I said, bro, the game slow down. He was making a lot of like mental mistakes, bro. Like real small shit cost him. That's why you said like the inexperience come in. Like they just young, they gotta still get the feel of the game. Like, but he making like little small things that was just like costing them the game. Like behind the back, stupid little silly shit like behind the back passes, like little small little turnovers, like little shit like that. You just gotta know what to do. You know, that's just gonna come with experience, bro. I think they took advantage of that. Like they knew, all right, bro, we a veteran team, bro. We together. We got a veteran coach now. We all locked in. We can beat these niggas. I really don't think they should have beat OKC. I feel like the OKC and Knicks would have been a better series.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been.
That would have been a way better series. That shit would have went 7
Well, it would have went longer, but like I said, like it went 5 games, but that was still a good series.
You thought it was gonna be a sweep though?
On whose side?
On the Knicks side. Once he started to go that way, like when they first went to San Antonio and got me 2 games, it was like, all right, this shit might
because they was up in both games, and the Spurs is fearless. Like they not gonna stop. Like so, I knew they was gonna get 1, maybe 2.
I didn't know they was gonna get that game in Madison Square. I thought it was over.
Yeah,
I thought they might have got the second one, but not that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was over. If it was 3-0, I was saying it was over in that game. But at the 2-0, I was like, shit.
Yeah,
we finna go back to the Garden. This shit finna be a movie.
Yeah, because I mean, shoot, it was really 1 play away from being 2-2. So like I said, like it was really a good series, man.
Fox, bro. Fox, bro.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is Mike Brown used to coach Fox, and they ain't get along. He part of the reason why he lost his job for real.
I
So
ain't
now
know
he got
that. I
one
ain't
up
even
on
think
Fox.
about that.
He got one up on Fox.
He probably knew how to guard him or how to play him too on the scouting report. Dang, I would not want to play against my old coach. That's cheap.
I ain't my old coach in the championship. And then I blow that shit. I blow this layup like this. He supposed to bring that shit back out.
Yeah,
Look, I
man.
got him up. I got his clock.
29-point lead, man.
I ain't got no numbers down here. This wasn't even my steal. This was like I'm finna come get this. Nah, bro, bring this shit back. I got the clock. You a vet. You the vet.
People keep saying he a vet, but how many playoff series did he win before this year? 0.
He ain't never won. Sacramento ain't won. They be doing
That's
all
my
that
point. Like people was acting like, oh, you the vet, like, bruh.
No, but if you played in the league, you supposed to know basketball, regardless of what team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to know these things, like, bro.
But not in this case. But I'm just saying in general, not that particular play, but just in general. They would say, oh, he the vet. He's supposed to lead them, like, bro, like. Yeah, but at the same time, like that nigga kind of like this shit new to him too. This nigga ain't been past the first round before.
But shit, you got Barnes on the bench too.
Yeah, Barnes. Yeah, they got a lot of vets on the bench. They got Biombo.
Yeah, they got Biombo.
That's why they a solid team, bro. They got good vets and young players.
They got good vets. Them boys athletic over there.
Yeah,
Wemby, everybody keeps talking about the face of the league, the face of the NBA. They keep going from shade to Wemby, like which Luka, like who you think gonna be the face of the league?
Wemby probably just ran off with it. He just ran off with it.
He ain't won though.
It don't matter.
You gotta win because they was trying to make Shea. Shea would have back to back.
I don't think Shea was the face of the league. I mean, if he went back to back, then yeah. If he went back to back, yeah. But Wemby, he just too light as of right now. He just too light right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
People just started like not like him a little bit with the finals. Before the finals, he could do no wrong in like a lot of people's eyes. And I'm not saying that like I don't feel like he the face of the league right now at all. I'm just saying what I feel like the public perception is.
So who you think the face of the league right now?
Shit. Like when we say face of the league, is that best player or like just marketed face in the league?
Who is the person we gassing this brand behind? Who we stand on? Is it still LeBron? Is it still Steph? Is it still like?
I say it's still LeBron.
They keep trying to pass the torch. Like it's like these niggas old, but
if it ain't Wemby, it's a Wemby or Brian, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah, Wemby, bro. I just feel like he just got to mature a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of stuff. I seen a lot of stuff on the floor and off the floor that I ain't like as from just like a basketball, like nigga, like you gotta mature.
What you see off the floor you ain't like?
Well, I mean, I've like this it's on the floor, but it's off the floor. It's outside the line. Like you not shaking their hand, like after and just walking to the locker room, that little immature bullshit. Like you gotta be a leader. You a franchise player, you supposed to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like even Ant-Man came down. They was down 20. It's 4 minutes left. I'm still finna go dap these niggas up before I go to the locker room. You can't just walk off like it's immature stuff. Like then he be crying in the locker room on some Embiid shit. Like you can't be doing that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
face of the league, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say before this finals, he could get away with all this shit. Like, but now the finals came. You know, the finals the mecca of basketball, so everybody see everything. And now niggas like, you a crybaby.
Yeah, you a crybaby, bro. They exposed, bro. So I don't know how this shit gonna work next time. Now they exposed you. Now you a crybaby. Now we know how to handle you. At first, like it's just all pure athleticism, but now we done got in your head.
Yeah.
You just gotta mature.
And that's kind of why I didn't want them to win at first, because like he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think that like he's as good as a player as they would have made him seem even if they won, because this team is crazy. Like he has a crazy team.
Thanks.
Stephon Hassel is up there, like slightly up under that man.
For sure.
Dylan Harper got capability of being right up there next year. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really Dylan Harper team for real. That's the way he's playing, the way he was shooting that shit.
Real.
He was playing like this is my team, bro.
So, you know, you got Julian Champagne hitting buku threes.
That's
at random. They just got a great team, man. So I feel like if they'd have won, like the public perception would kind of propel him to be better than what he was. So I think this loss is good for him.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I feel like he gonna bounce back just like how Tatum bounced back.
Yeah.
You know, when they tried to play overseas and shit. Like, bro, I'm an NBA champion. Stop playing with me.
You feel like they would have won if Tatum was healthy?
It's hard to say, bro.
That next team was good. I ain't gonna stunt.
They good, bro. They real good, but JB wasn't being JB when Tatum was on the floor. like before Tatum came back, JB was on like MVP candidate type shit. But as Tatum started to come back and get into the system, it wasn't the same, And I feel like Tatum came back too soon. Anyway, I feel like he should have set out the whole season
Yeah.
on Halliburton shit. But it's like I feel, bro, like you want this shit bad, bro. You want it that bad, bro. You really want it that bad, bro. Like, all right, go out there and play. If you can play, play.
You probably ain't know what to do with his life.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro. Like, we from the crib. We seen this nigga come up since he was a child, bro. Play basketball at a pro level, damn near on every level he played with. Like you said earlier, he was playing up. So it's crazy to see a nigga go down like that after he been consistently playing and being on top for that long. It's like, bro, damn, bro, I don't got basketball no more.
Nah, that's probably the first time he took that much time off of basketball ever, like, period.
Ever, bro, in life. That's hard. I would want that shit bad too, especially if my team contended. If I can do something, like I can be a part of that, yeah, my niggas up. My niggas the number 2 team in the East. We finna go crazy. They talking about championships. Cause I don't think nobody really picked the Knicks at the beginning of the season to go to win a championship.
Niggas was
I don't think nobody had that on their bingo card.
I remember niggas was saying the Hawks was finna beat them. I ain't gonna lie.
The Hawks would have beat them, bro. This shit would have been Atlanta would have been looking like New York is right now, bro.
Cause the Hawks, they good. I ain't gonna lie, they good.
Yeah, they good, bro. They
had a better second like half of the season than the Knicks. So you know how I go. You got that momentum going to the playoffs. So I could see somebody saying that. What would you say?
So my boy Dobbs, bro, is there anything else you want to promote? Anything else you got coming up? New releases? You got some shows coming up? Anything you want to let the people know what's going on with you?
Hey, like I said, man, June 20th, we performing at the Night at the Apollo, presented by Culture Collective, Host City Halftime Show. I'm bringing my peoples with me. We gonna be turned. And make sure y'all get that Host City Halftime Show out now so y'all can know the words out on all platforms.
All right, tell them where you can follow, you know what I'm saying, where they can follow you at, find all the music, find out where all the exclusives at.
You can follow me at Dobbs.314 on Instagram. And you can follow me at Dobbs_TV on TikTok and on YouTube too.
My boy, I appreciate you for coming through, my boy. I want you to come back on the show, bro, for real. Like, we got some more discussion we gotta have. It seems like we got a lot of mutuals in this St. Louis athletic, you know what I'm saying, clique and family. Also, really want to get back to the bottom and have some of them conversations too. What I started this podcast for was the stories I get from everybody. If I have a guest on here, bro, I want them to tell their story, but I want the stories that go untold, stuff that we don't put in our music, but we know, you know what I'm saying? You had to be there, you know what I'm saying? You had to be around to know what we talking about. Some of them stories, we got to put them on our platforms, bro. So just to preserve the history and tell our narrative, control our narrative, bro. So really want to have you come back, bro. It was a pleasure having you here. Make sure you go follow my boy Dobbs. Boy Dobbs, y'all salute, man. St. Louis producer, DJ, engineer extraordinaire, man. Y'all go check my boy out his show. Also gonna be turned. That shit, you know what I'm saying? That's your alma mater. That's where you know what I'm saying, got some degree in, so it's good to come back and do that homecoming show. I'm sure it's gonna be good for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be turned.
All right, man. We'll be back with another episode of On the Road YP. I'll see y'all next time.
All right, for sure.
Roll it up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now, yeah. Roll it up and blow it in the wind. Don't hit my phone, I'm in my bag right now,